Oh, you know what? Let's do Coach HP real quick before we get to the other stuff, because this will be very quick. But I just wanted to remember Coach HP, guys. A lot of people might not remember him. We've got new people since we talked about Coach HP.
It's definitely been a while since we've done him.
It's been a while. Coach HP is the most positive man on the internet.
With the deadest eyes.
Supposedly. Yeah. Definitely not a complete act.
Did you watch this whole video, by the way?
Oh, boy, did I. Yeah.
Because the first 3 minutes shouldn't have been in there.
No, definitely not. So Coach HP, I discovered him because he interviewed Brendan Schaub and wept openly about what a success Brendan Schaub has become. And so, like, I remember at the time people made fun of Brendan Schaub for the interview, and much like when we discovered Boogie with Dan Schneider, I said, "Oh no, my friends, I think the interviewer here is where the gold is."
Yes.
So we talked about Coach HP a lot in the past, and he went away for a while. And then the last we heard from him, he was trying to get my phone number to call me.
He kept texting me.
He was texting Craig and demanding my phone number. And Craig said, "Well, why don't you come on the show and we'll talk about it?" And he said, "No, only behind the scenes will I do this." So I assume he wanted to dress me down.
He wanted to yell.
Yeah, he wanted to be not so positive, I suspect.
Yeah.
But my argument was, let's do it on the show. You know, call me an asshole if you want, whatever. But let's do it on air. There's no sense in me having a phone call that I then have to describe to you guys, you know?
Right.
So that was the last we heard of Coach HP. Then he did a live stream called I Love America or something, and then he stopped doing podcasts for a while. So he's been back the last couple weeks, and he had an interview subject. This is weird. This woman's her name is Billy Joss, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know an MLB player by that last name, she's their mom. The reason I'm not telling you who the player is because Coach HP never says it. He's like, this is the mother of an MLB player. Never tells you any more about the players or anything. It's just like, you should hold this woman in high regard. She has shoved an MLB player through her birth canal. Very impressive. So I get on my, I say, oh, Coach HP has done an episode. You know what I'll do is I'll put it on. I got a walking pad right here. I said, we're going to get on the old walk, get a few steps in while I listen to Coach HP. I started the treadmill, and then I took about 3 steps, and I stopped it because I heard maybe my favorite question in interview history. So this is how the interview starts. And this is, as you can tell, definitely a man who has read the entire book. So let's hear Coach HP's question to this author.
What's up, everybody? It's your coach. Welcome to the #1 podcast.
This is 3.5 minutes into the video, by the way.
It's just him yammering to this lady, and then all of it, he's like, "So are you ready?" And she's like, "Yes. I thought we started already."
Positivity podcast on the internet right now, the Coach HP Show. And today I have one of my very good friends, the one and only, the author, Miss Billy Jouse. Miss Billy Jouse, how are you doing today? Talk to me.
I am excited to be here with you. It's always a joy to hang out with you. So I'm excited I get to do that.
I love it. Is this book number 3 or number 4?
Well, it's number 3 and 4 if you look at it, because it came out in English and Spanish.
Wow.
Hold on, real quick. That doesn't count.
I think she's just trying to impress him.
That doesn't get they translated the book. You don't get another book credit. But that's neither here nor there. The question is coming. So right now, this is a man who has clearly, he's so in on this book that he just has questions pulsating out of him that need to be answered. This guy, he has such a thirst for knowledge that this is the first question he asks about Billy Jouse's book.
Let me tell you something that I love already about the book. I love the cover. Who thought of the cover?
Oh, you know what I tell people is they don't even need to read the book. It is, you get all the information you need just from looking at the outside of it, I said. Now, Miss Jouse, I notice this book, there's paper inside. Could you tell me about the paper? Oh, and you say, now, I didn't bother opening this book. My understanding is there are words on this paper, yes?
Oh, by the way, her husband is a coach.
Her husband's a coach, one of her kids is a coach, one of her kids is in the minors, and one is in the majors or something like that.
I just typed Joust MLB, and it just showed her husband.
Yeah, I don't know if he's the most well-known of the four, but yeah. They're all related to the MLB somehow. So it was a very boring interview, but I just like the idea. Coach HP didn't read a page of this book. Didn't read a sentence.
This cover's great. I'm going to judge it.
Oh my goodness, this cover. You get all you need to know. You don't even need to you don't want to open the book when you see this cover. You say, this is a work of art. I will hang it on my wall. And this tells me everything I need to know about being a mother to a Major League Baseball player.
I don't have to read it. I just feel it.
Yes. This cover, it speaks to my soul. Now, quite literally, yes. I bet that is true. The first thing I noticed about this book is the cover. Well, no shit. How about opening it?
It was not handed to me open.
It was not handing it to me open, and at no point did I decide to open it.
I understand, I says.
What's interesting about this cover is you put your hand on it and you feel the information that's inside.
It's Braille for bored people.
Now, I don't know if this is a sexist thing or whatever, but Coach HP has a history of like building men up in his interviews. He tells Brendan Schaub what an inspiration he is. He told David Lucas he was the greatest comedian in the world. He's got a lot of powerful things to say to men. He told was it Gilly or Wallow from $1 Million Worth of Game?
Wallow.
You are a beacon of light in this society, my friend. You are one of the greatest podcasters who has ever picked up a microphone. And so he has these like great interviews, but with Miss Joust, with Billy Joust, he didn't ask a lot of questions. But I'll tell you one he did get in, and that was the old standard right at the end. Do you have any questions for me?
What do you want to know about my life?
And she's like, well, I've known you for a long time. How you been? That's pretty much the only thing you can ask in that situation. And he goes on to tell us the struggle of being Coach HP.
The loneliest thing I've ever done was become Coach HP.
Oh my God. Hold on. We got to hear that again.
I keep forgetting that's what he says.
It was such a struggle. I used to be Hector. And nobody gave a damn about Hector. And in a way, that was kind of nice because I was not berated by rabid fans out in the streets. But then when I become Coach HP, there is an element of fame, but it is also very lonely. No one knows you for who you really are.
The loneliest thing is, it's like he's Batman.
Yes, yeah. And he's down in the cave, just wondering, did I make the right choice here?
I need him to have a baseball bat cave.
The loneliest thing I've ever done was become Coach HP. When I tell you that it's the loneliest thing, that people can't relate to you when you're thinking about positivity all the time. People can't relate to you when you pick up a phone.
So you're telling me the worst thing that's ever happened to this guy, he's like, I will devote my life to positivity.
No one can relate when you pick up the phone. Yeah, because you're screaming at him because you're not being recorded.
So, like, does Coach HP go to a restaurant and then someone, like, angrily puts up a sign, like, negatives only? We don't like your kind here, boy.
He rips his shirt off.
Coach HP has to drink from a different water fountain. This is for cynics. There's a guy's got a frowny face tattoo. He's like, you know what that means? Not welcome.
He walks into a restaurant. He's like, hey, how's it going? They're like, get out.
Boo! Coach HP doesn't realize he's only been trying to go to Dick's Last Resort. Like, They do not understand my positivity here. They are so cold. All I want is a hot dog.
I have a hat that says bummer on it.
Time people can't relate to you when you pick up a phone and just call people out of the blue. And I'm saying, look, I think you should do this, 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 and that. And 90% of them,
Well, that is obnoxious.
If I got a phone call, someone just be like, "This is how you should live your life." It's like, fuck off.
Hell, how did you get my number?
People don't understand. People don't understand the way. Maybe he's just a telemarketer.
They do not understand when I call them and tell them how to live their lives.
I call
don't-
them.
They don't understand how right I am.
You can have 3 chamois.
do it, and it's wrong because I'm not calling you to tell you how you should save money on your energy bill. You know what I'm saying?
He's calling you to tell you why you need to save money on your energy bill. You can't afford not to.
Expertise. My area of expertise is effort and attitude, which I have right here, and just being your
Effort, by the way, for Mike, this is a classic hack, right? I'm going to tell you what you're missing.
Please.
He said effort and attitude, which I have right here. It's just a poster behind that says effort and attitude.
Now that seems like The Office. Michael Scott would say that.
That's exactly it.
Effort and attitude.
And he
Which,
points,
as a matter of fact, I have right here.
he points with his thumb over his shoulder. To the poster.
I gotta be honest. I expected more of Coach HP. I assumed he was pointing to his heart.
No.
He's pointing to a literal sign that says effort and attitude.
Yes.
effort and attitude, which I have right here, and just being yourself and dealing with failure from a guy that failed so much, Billy.
It's the emptiest advice. So if you don't know, if you've never heard our Coach HP segments before, go back through the archives and find them.
They're marvelous.
They're some of my favorite stuff we've done on this show.
It's the most polarizing segments we probably do, but I love them.
Well, if you don't understand why we make fun of this positive man, is because it's all the emptiest horse shit.
Yeah,
He's like, so I call people at their homes and I say, be positive. And they say, okay, leave me alone now.
See if I still have my text with him. Because I don't
Even
remember being
at
very positive.
He seems like kind of oh, good. Yeah. See if you can find that. He seems like kind of a needy guy too, because he like at the end of every interview, he does it with this one too. He's like, now please stay on with me. I'm going to end the recording, but I am not done with you. And this poor Billy Joust is like, Jesus Christ, we talked for half an hour. What more do you need?
So I get a text randomly. This is that day I called you out of the blue. I was like, this is an emergency.
You said, did you give Coach HP my number? And I didn't know what was happening. So I believe he went through an associate of ours to get your number.
Yes.
Yes.
He says, Mike, what's up, bro? Let me know whenever you get some minutes to talk, Coach HP.
Yeah.
That was edited, by the way.
Very positive.
Can I see what was edited?
You can edit text.
The first one says, Mike, what's up, bro? Let me know whenever you get some minutes to talk, Coach HP. He edited nothing? Oh, he edited an apostrophe.
You cocksucker.
No, yeah, edited an apostrophe S out.
Oh, that's good. I appreciate that. I like good grammar.
I said, hey, man, this is Craig, Mike's producer. And he says, what's up, Craig? Sorry, bro. I thought you were Mike. Have him hit me up. I said, no problem, man. Is there any message I can pass along? I usually handle his bookings. No, just have him reach out.
That's how Coach HP knew. He's like, he would not allow Craig to handle something like that.
I was like,
something
hey,
is amiss here.
You want to come on the show? No, just have him reach out. So he was going to take you behind like a dumpster and murder you, I think.
Yeah, I think he was going to be not so positive with me.
I don't think so.
Which I'm fine with, but I was like, well, we'll do it on the air. What good does that do me if he's yelling at me into my phone?
Then his whole character is ruined.
Right.
That's why he can't do it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I really just thought the first question was fun, where he's like, you know what I love most about this book? Not having to open it. I really...
And knowing exactly what it says inside.
Also, the question, who did the cover? What do you mean the publisher? I guess. What do you mean who did the
I'm
cover?
guessing the author had some say in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I don't like that. Change this.
Yeah. Same as every book cover. All right. So yeah, that was quick, but it was nice to catch up with Coach HP.
Go to blindmike.net for everything Blind Mike. Look at me. I did it. Kragers did it.